Get better if you're not consistent, girl? How can you get better if you're not doing hair? How can you get better at doing lashes if you're not installing no lashes? How can you get better at doing waxes if you ain't waxing? How can you get better if you're not doing the thing you want to get better? Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about support. In everyone's journey, when they start doing hair, nails, makeup, aesthetics, cutting hair, whatever you do within the beauty industry, just know there are going to be people close to you, friends and family, that don't support you. It's a hard truth. It's a harsh reality to even imagine, because you would think that the people closest to you would be the ones rooting for you. But no. If anything, it's the opposite. You would think that they are going to come and show up and support your business 100%. You think that they're going to be the ones to share your pictures, share your videos, book you for your services the correct way, not text you the night before an important event to make you... You would think that they would come to the appointment and pay you full payment, but instead they expect to pay 50%. Don't be surprised. But not only should you not be surprised, be ready for it. Doing hair, nails, makeup, whatever it is, it takes a lot of courage and confidence to put yourself out there, to put your skills out there, because everyone is going to have their own opinion on you, whether good or bad. It can also be discouraging to put yourself out there, and there are people who knows you. They know your story. They know your struggle. They know that this is something that's really important to you, that this is your passion, but yet they still don't support you in the way that you need it most. They don't post your work. They don't share your work. And they don't share your work, but they're sharing the latest drama with Christian Rock and her boyfriend. But they're close to you. You see them every day. You speak to them. You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised if that happened. But if that happened, don't get discouraged. It's okay. It's okay. You got to keep going. Because it's not just about the final destination. It's about the journey. The journey is what's going to allow for you to learn all the lessons you need to learn. The journey is what's going to make you wiser and a better person, and it's going to make you better prepared to get to the goals that you are so desiring for. So here's my tips for you to help you when family and friends don't support you. First thing you want to do, you are going to want to be posting your work constantly. You want, when people click on your Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook story, that it's always your work, because you don't want people to forget that you do hair, nails, lashes, or whatever. You want them to remember. And in order for people to remember is through repetition. You know what I'm saying? So make it a habit to post your work every single day. We scroll on social media every single day. So why not use it to our advantage and for our benefit, literally our direct benefit, and post our work and post ourselves. Don't just post your work and post yourself on your pages. Share it to local groups on Facebook. Ask people to repost your work. Whenever you serve a client, kindly ask them, hey, if you don't mind, can you tag me in a photo, please? Because them tagging you will allow their viewers to see your work, and they may become interested, like, oh, she looks really pretty with those lashes, or oh, she looks pretty with those braids. I wonder who did them. And then they would see that it was you who did them, and then they would come on your page and they would start following you. And now you've now gained another person viewing your work. Whether they book you or not, you have still gained someone else new knowing about you who did not know about you. So you want to post constantly. Secondly, you want to remember your why. I have a quote up there that says, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. And actually, that should be the first one, but it's okay. I didn't write these down, and my thoughts are just flowing. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. There are going to be moments in this journey where you are fed up, you're very annoyed, you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you just feel unsure, you just feel like, what am I even doing? You know, you just have uncertainty and just doubt. And really and truly, that's your brain trying to protect you from the unknown. But it's okay. Do not let fear and doubt hold you back. Do not let fear and doubt stop you from doing what your heart mostly desires. Think about why you started. So when you feel like nobody is booking, it's okay. It's not going to be like this forever, my love. I promise you that. I promise you. Because when I started from nothing. No one really knew who I was. No one even really knew that I really did hair. But that did not stop me. And in order for me to have gained more clients, I had to keep proving myself. And I still have to prove myself. Even though I'm at a level where I have really great clientele, consistent clientele, I do great work, I still have to prove myself. Because guess what? The minute that I start doing horrible work, people are not going to come, because people don't want to pay for nonsense. And I don't expect for them to pay for nonsense. I don't expect for people to book me and I'm not giving the quality that they are looking for. So just because you are starting at the beginning of the race, I'm in the middle of the race, that doesn't mean that we still don't have to go through the same race. You understand what I'm saying? We're just at different steps and journey in the race, but we still have to all go through the same things. And our experiences are going to be the same. Are going to be different, but certain things you can't avoid. So that was number 2. And number 3, I want you to take pictures of your work and always look back at them. Because looking back at your practice, your progress will make you realize, like, damn, I've came far, or I'm improving. Because sometimes we don't see things from a bird's eye perspective, especially if we're in it. If you are in the race, you can't see everybody else around you, or you can't see how fast you're really going, or you just can't conceptualize it, is what I'm saying. But when you take a minute and you look back at the video of the race, you're like, oh damn, I was doing good. You know, I didn't really feel like it, but I was really doing good. So that's why it is important to take a moment and to take a step back and look at the progress from when you first started to where you are. Because progress is progress is progress is progress is progress. Okay? 1% every day. Get better 1% every day. So take pictures of your work and constantly look at them. Also, another tip that I would like for you guys to do to help you continue to be encouraged is look at other people's work. Watch other videos. Stay inspired. Because if they can do it, baby, you can do it. And you probably can do it better, bigger, more. What I mean is, because someone is out there doing it already, it's proof and it's evidence that it is possible and that it can be done. You just have to believe in yourself. And you have to be so sure and passionate about yourself and what you're doing, to not give up and to not quit and to not be swayed by anyone and their opinion of what you have going on. And that's the next thing. Trust yourself. You know everything that you need to know to become the best stylist, the best lash tech. You have all the power within you, so trust yourself. Yes, others are going to have opinions about you. Yes, others are going to share their advice on what they think you should and shouldn't do. But at the ending of the day, you are the one that have to do the actual labor. They're not going to be there. They're not. They're not going to be there with you late nights. They're not going to be there with you early mornings. They're not going to be there with you when you are starving, but you still got to push through when you backed up. You know what I'm saying? So trust yourself, because at the end of the day, you have made it this far and you can go farther. And the last tip that I have for you guys is always be improving. Meaning always learn. Do not stop learning. I went to school and I got my license. But just because I got my license, that doesn't mean that I know it all. That doesn't mean that I still can't read the books that I had to study in school. You know what I'm saying? So always be learning. Learn new videos, watch new videos, watch new techniques. Sometimes we feel that just because a way isn't not working or the way isn't broken, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't look for new ways. But if you think about it in this light, you might just be looking for a new method of doing knotless braids just for fun. Not because your knotless braids does not look good, but because you would love a new method of it. and you go and you find a new method, and now that new method have you braiding faster. But imagine if you just was stuck in your old ways saying, oh, I already know how to braid, I'm really great on knotless, I don't need to learn anything more. You wouldn't have discovered this new method of doing knotless. Be open and be receptive. That's also another thing. I said that was my last thought, but I told y'all the thoughts are flowing and they're coming, so I'm just gonna say it. Be open and receptive. Be open and receptive for constructive criticism. Some things, you may not like the things that are being said because it doesn't always paint you in a great light, but it doesn't matter. Accept it for what it is and just do better the next time. So if people say that you're always late, that sucks. You know, you don't want to get a reputation of always being late, but it's like, you know what, I could do better and I could be better, and I don't want that narrative to be around me, to be about me. So instead of me continuing to be late and to make that narrative even more true, I'm going to change and I'm going to be different and I'm going to be on time. So be receptive and be open of criticism. Don't take stuff personal. People just want to see the best for you, literally, you know. So my last words, for real this time, my last words to you guys are stay focused. Wait, how can I say this is my last word and I didn't tell y'all to be consistent? Hold up, I lied. I need to stop this. How can you get better if you're not consistent, girl? How can you get better if you're not doing hair? How can you get better at doing lashes if you're not installing no lashes? How can you get better at doing waxes if you ain't waxing? How can you get better if you're not doing the thing you want to get better at? You can't. You can't. I'm sorry to say it like that, but you cannot. In order to get better, you got to be consistent. In order to be consistent, you got to keep doing it. You got to get them clients. So if you know how to get clients, baby girl, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to post on the internet and say, hey, I need 5 people on this day. Free service. And let me tell you something about people. We love anything that is free 99. We love it. So they're going to come through and they're going to pull up. We love a good savings. We love a good 50% off. Yeah, for that, sure, let me come. You know? And then there's going to be your OGs who support you no matter what. And they're going to come through. But you got to stay consistent. And you got to work on it. Okay? You got to stay consistent, my love. Stay consistent. Stay prayed up. Love yourself. Love your craft. Love your work. Alright, y'all. That's it. Adesha's out. Goddess is out. She's done talking. Anyways, I hope this video helped you. I love you guys so much. I appreciate every one of you who are watching my videos. And please comment down below. Like, I'll be seeing the views, but I'll be wanting to know what y'all think. Like, are you guys putting down... Wait, are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Anyways, it doesn't matter. I still thank you for watching this video. Ciao.